Hello, everybody. I've got a new camera and new mic and everything. So I'm trying it out, trying to go live with the new camera and the new mic. So bear with me. I have it taped to my tripod of sorts. So here we go. I am making this lovely lilac-y book. I get my book cover binder things from the library thrift store in our town. They give them away for free. I got most of them there, and then some of them I got from stuff that people gave me. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what I already have done, and then I'm going to add some more to it. So here we go. It had a little due date place, and so I put this visitor card that I had from when my mom and dad pastored. It's an ancient one, vintage. And then I made this little flower of sorts with some circle punches, and I bent them in half and learned how to do this on a video on YouTube. So look for that video, circle punch flower, spiral flower, something like that. I don't remember who it was that did it. I'm sorry. Now, can y'all see the flower at all? Oh my goodness. Oh, everything's backwards in my... I hope it's not backwards when you look at it. That's crazy. Anyway. Oh, this is horrible. I'll figure it out. Maybe there's a setting I can change. Anywho, then I have a page that has prayer requests. I'm going to sit down so maybe you can see better and I can see better what's going on. My kids are telling me all kinds of things. Mom, you can't be seen. Mom, move over. Okay. Now, I don't know why it's so dark in here. Probably because it's raining outside. If y'all see any more lights you can turn on, children, please do that. Okay. So I wrote this in with a pink and a gray marker, and then I put some stamps all over the page. And all the papers have been tea-dyed. I make junk journals so that I can give them away to here. Does that work better? Ooh, that's what I need to do right there. I'll hold it for right now. My camera is weird. I haven't gotten used to it yet. I know it bends and stuff, but I don't know how to fix it. Sorry, guys. Anyway, there's a Bible verse here, and it says, remember the banana when it left the bunch, it got skinned, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching. Hebrews 10:25. As I was saying, we travel Texas right now, hopefully the country eventually, singing, and my husband preaches, so we're singing evangelist. And I give these out to the preachers' wives at each church we go to. And I'm getting it ready for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have it done. And this one says 1,001 household miracles in every roll. And it's like a Reynolds Wrap brochure. I thought it was so cute. Found that in my mom's old things that she kept. And I love it. Isn't it cool? All the old writing and everything. Uh-oh, I think I busted it. Maybe we need some washi tape on this page. This is like directions from an old pattern. So I'm going to fix her up. Like so. Now the one thing I don't understand about these webcam thing is, can they do a close-up of something or not? So I'll have to look into that too. I think somehow you can control them with your cell phone, but I haven't got all that figured out yet. So you'll have to bear with me. I have done some cutouts on the edges with a punch that I have around here somewhere. I think everything's gotten put in weird places since I've been trying to set up my new camera. So I can't show it to you, but oh, here it is right in front of me. Hello. This big old mammoth thing. It's the biggest punch I have. Anyway, I've done a bunch of those top and bottom. Then this page, one of my daughters was doing some painting one day, and we saved the pretty page to put in the book. And I thought it was great. Then I made this one to go with it. It is a 3x5 index card, and it has a little pocket with a little shaker in it. And this is some silk cloth that's also like see-through. And then I put a little piece of edging from the Dollar Tree. And these come from my friend. Was doing a clean out of her house. And then on the back I have one of my old shirts. I like the colors. And that's all of that. Then I just added an extra 3x5 card. Oh yes, and here I've put some scripture. That's that pocket. Here's another piece of trim. I think this one's antique trim, or vintage, I mean. Then, right here, I had a page from a Reader's Digest book. And I didn't really like the story that was on there, so I covered it up with more scripture from an old Bible. I thought that turned out really well. Very close to the same colors. And then I punched all of the edge on this one. And then this is like an old page from a furniture book. This is a page from a how to paint book my son let me have. I got that at a garage sale, I believe. And I added some trim and a cutout here. More trim here. All the trim was put on just with hot glue. Easy breezy. Doily. And I've just sewed it on the sewing machine. Took it in there and put on the tension on 3 and just used some stitching that was fancy. Came with the machine. Some more cutting out. This one I've made pretty much pretty plain. I've added some, what's that called? Washi tape. Grain freeze. As in it's not working. I just tore the edge on this just to give it a little fancy look. And more scripture on top of a page, and then some. I got hymnal here. That's kind of sticking out. We can't have that. No sticking out pages. Then they come off. I don't want anything to come off. There we go. Another part of that page that she did. Some more lace. Say hi if you're here. Don't think anybody's here because I didn't know I was going to do this. Except for all my kids. They're in the room. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm not alone. It's awesome. Okay, now this one is made with a guest check. Actually, it's just a receipt, but it looks like a guest check. So I wrote guest check in black and kind of covered it so it has the idea that it's a guest check. It's just a receipt book that I had. Which that's what guest checks are, receipts, but it's not the ones that actually say it. But nobody knows that, except for y'all who watch this video. And then I cut out a little picture of a little girl, and I put some hymnal and just a piece of paper that was cut off and a ticket. And I did all that, stitched it on. Oh, and the receipt was coffee dyed. So you can see all the stitching on the back side. It's pretty neat. Okay, and then I just put a piece of gray cardstock in with it and a piece of ledger. So it's a tiny little notebook. And then I covered the pocket part with a big piece of fat lace. So there's actually two pockets. So, da-da and da-da. And then I put some more of the Dollar Tree edging that I like. Okay, now I'm getting into my birthday stuff that I got when I went out with my friend Damaris. We got some cool birthday crafting presents. It was in a little thing like this. And I'm using it to do the rest of this book and make it really fancy and pretty. These are just undone pages. And then, see here, I've added it to the edge of this, and it looks really pretty. I like it. And here. And then I decided I would punch out in the middle this time, since I haven't done that before. See if you can see it. It's so shadowy today. Oh, go away, shadow. There, you can see it now. All right. And there is the cool picture from the Reader's Digest of some sled dogs. Then I sewed this little snippet piece in and added this pretty pink. It's like an antique pink and gray colors to the edge. More Bible, more graph paper with little hearts. And more lace and cutouts. Here I've added a verse. It says, "For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day." That's a good thing that we're renewed day by day. And I bet my son Zach is really happy that he's renewed day by day right now, because he's learning how to drive, and it's quite stressful. But he's getting there. I'm making him repeat and repeat till he gets it right. That way he won't be so stressed all the time. Okay. Then I added this really pretty card that I found in my mom's things. Love it. Two little girls washing clothes. One of them has a little dolly she's carrying around. Maybe they're her dolly clothes. Look like that might be the case. And then we have, I can't see. Then we have this picture that I added. from I think it's a children's adventure club book or something like that. It's really old. I loved it. So I add some of that. And I'm going to go back to this one because right here is where I want to add some stuff to it. Move that, baby. Now we're going to try out different things and we'll decide what looks the best. Is this stuff like good on the edge? I don't think so. Let's try this one. Is this like a teal color? I think it'll look good. Let's do it. Y'all think we can get it done and make it look right? I think we need to cut. Oh, Nora wants me to try this one. Let's see how it looks. I think it's a little too long. This one will do. I'm going to cut it to just the right size. Hot glue. I have to borrow the little one because I don't have any big sticks right now. I need to buy some more, but I haven't wanted to go very far lately in my car. And a little bit tiring. And I've got so much to do at home. It kind of just eats up my whole day when I do that. Okay, that's like that. I don't know if I want to put it on the other side. I was thinking about it. So we will hold it up and see how that looks. I think if I do it, I'll have to overlap it so it won't look like it's chopped. No, I don't like it. I'll just leave it like that. Or put a different color on the other side. Yeah. Not sure. Maybe this pink. No, it would clash with that. Oh, I have a different one. Didn't realize I had that one. Let's see how it looks behind it, maybe. Okay. Kind of like that. We're going to go with it. So we'll glue it on the other side of the card. All right. Grab the glue. Okay, now we're going to glue it on quickly before it dries. Hopefully I got it on right. I think I might glue that down just a tad. Okay. All right, kids, do you have all your clothes ready for tomorrow?
Mine are washing.
Here's your washing.
All the girls are washing.
Okay, what y'all wearing?
They're blue stripy dress.
Blue stripy. Y'all already know what we're wearing tomorrow. Nobody else does. Y'all are special.
Don't take that for granted.
It's awesome. Oh, I like it. It matches the little clothes that they were putting on their dolly. Okay, we don't need anything for the next page. But we might want to put something right there to make it more finished looking. Ooh, if you turn it over on this side, it looks like little dresses. I think I'm going to do that. So it's hearts or dresses, and we chose dresses. Kind of neat. I didn't realize that till now. I knew it didn't look like the heart. I didn't sit there and figure out that it looked like little dresses. So you learn something new every day. Speaking of that, I have these little books covers that I made yesterday with little dresses on them. Oh, it is hearts though. That's funny how your eye adjusts to things. But it looks like dresses if you're looking at the pink part. If you look at the white part, it's hearts. Anyway, so maybe I could use some of that trim here. And I made this morning out of a bookmark somebody gave me that had like writing all over it. So I just covered the writing and used my little trims. Pretty neat. You can still see the little girl reading her letter. Can you see? Can you see? Okay. Anyway, you can see what I made these out of if you look for the video. Ipsy packaging. I know you want to know something, and I'm not going to tell you till I'm done. Okay. We have lots more pages to go, but I think what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more stuff and call it quits, because then they can add whatever they want and they'll say, oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so glue. I'm getting hot. Are y'all getting hot?
I don't know.
Not really.
Not really.
No, not hot.
Maybe I'm having a hot flash. Woo! Maybe I just have too many clothes on. I've got like a sweater on and it's not hot. I always do that. I wear sweaters all the time. I'm just like hugs, you know, and my sweater will give me a hug. Does anybody like that besides me? I think there are a few out there. I've heard of them. And I thought, wow, there's somebody like me. You know what? This stuff kind of is stretchy. And my hot glue dried. I forget about that. I have to do a little bit at a time when I'm putting on the lace, because you have to straighten it out and it takes time. If it was just a plain old piece of lace laid flat, then I wouldn't have to put glue on again. You just zippity-doo and it's done. One disadvantage to these kind of laces, but they are pretty once you get them on there. I'm going to trim it here because it's sticking out and looking funky. Okay, looking good. Almost done. Now, I think I'm going to put this on the part that's sticking out the farthest or it won't show. So let's go a little bit at a time. Uh-oh. Might help to get the end of it instead of the middle. I love this trim. On my Bible devotional, can you call it junk journal? I have some really bright trim like this. I got the same day when it was my birthday in February. we went over to Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I don't know which one I got it from, but it was on sale and I had to have it. I hardly ever get to go to anything. It was a once in a lifetime event. Okay, how does that look, guys? Ooh, it looks luscious. But at the same time, it looks like I didn't care about this first part of the book. Maybe we should put a little bit here too. Oh yeah, that looked good. Nora is happy that I put her picture in. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime. It's looking so good. So luscious. And delicious looking. It's like it reminds me of a sherbet or something like that. Let's see how it looks. One more here. Looks like we need one more here. So we have all that. Maybe one more of this. This will look good. See, I think that looks great. All right. I should have started farther in, but it is what it is. All right, so now I just gotta cut it. I know most people like do all the measurements and get it just right, and then they start putting it in, and not me. I don't have time for all that. Okay. Maybe one day I'll have time for all that. Oh, I made it too big. It's bigger than all the rest of it. So what are we going to do? We're going to cut it. So that's why you measure, so you don't have to do all this. Because you are not smart enough to measure. I know you shouldn't put yourself down, but when it's true, it's true. And it's kind of funny, you gotta admit. You're laughing, aren't you? My daughter is. She likes to laugh at me. I don't mind. I know she's not disrespecting me. She's just having fun. Laughing. You see now, it's just right. You can always fix your mistakes, people. Don't throw it away because you made a mistake. Now, there's something right there that's driving me nuts. What should I do? Washi it or something? Get a piece of lace?
Take an axe and chop it off.
Take an axe and chop it off. There's an idea. What do y'all think?
Really
Should we
driving
do
me
it?
crazy.
No.
Really driving me
No
crazy.
axes. Okay.
Wait. That's how about you put it over the whole flower?
Oh, no.
Or chainsaw.
How about that white one?
Yeah,
The
put
white
your boat.
lace, the white lace that you.
What if we make a little flower here or some sort?
That sounds like a good idea.
It sounds like a good idea. If I only knew how to do it. Oh, let's see. I have some other stuff I can grab. Hold on. Where'd it go?
That lace, I like it.
Yeah, but what are we going to do with it? I have a box full of
Maybe we
cutouts.
should go
Where'd they
down
go?
the side.
Where is my box of cutouts, guys?
Maybe you should go down the side with it.
Maybe not. Okay, it's pretty, but no. Scoot back, guys. Give me some space. This is going to be a big one.
This.
Maybe it don't look right. I mean, all I do is just cover up. I have lots of good help this time, but oh, here's these. Wonder if one of these will work. It might be just the thing. Don't know. We could just pretend it's not there. What do y'all think?
It's not that. Huh.
Denial.
Yeah, denial.
Denial.
Where's a black? I could blacken it a little bit or something. Where's my black? Oh, here it is. Let's see if this will do the trick. Just a little. Ooh, I think it's gonna work. Ooh. Ooh. Can you see? It's going away.
I don't think they saw it in the first place.
They probably didn't. Y'all never knew it was there anyway. It was just a little
Smudge.
lighter colored smudge. And now it's gone.
Maybe it was like
It was beautiful.
March.
Fix. And it could be where my spray got fouled up. I sprayed it with this clear gloss stuff. What is it called? You see the spray over there somewhere?
No,
Everything's misplaced right now. Okay, I think that's all for now. I'll let y'all go. Bye-bye.